explanation of the Giza pyramids found in an ancient Egyptian holy book written by the Egyptian Pharaoh Khufu. This is what one researcher believes. I don't agree with him, but we'll see what he says. One expert claims that the Egyptian pyramids could eventually be explained by the holy text of Pharaoh, and he believes it is from Pharaoh, written by Pharaoh Khufu. The mystery surrounding the unique structure, which is one of the seven wonders of the world. There are many mysteries concerning this. For many years, many people, often historians, archaeologists, independent researchers, clashed over who, why, how, and when the Great Pyramid of Giza was built, and what can be hidden under it or even inside it, in places that have not yet been explored and discovered. And according to British Daily Star reporter Matt Simpson, an expert on ancient history and civilizations, he believes that a rarely discussed sacred text could hold the key to detailing the history of the Giza pyramids. This historian manages Ancient Architects YouTube channel that offers alternative interpretation of the world's most famous ancient sites, and he discusses the legacy of Pharaoh Khufu and Cheops, who's believed to be the builder of the pyramids. And after the creation of these structures, it's said that Cheops, or Khufu, went into the process of writing a sacred book, which later came under the possession of Manethon, an Egyptian priest and scholar. And Matt reveals that Manethon, an Egyptian priest and scholar, lived around 300 BC, and said that a king in the 4th dynasty called Sufis built the Great Pyramid hundreds of years ago. Sufis is believed to be the same person as Cheops, or Khufu. Now, he also said that Sufis wrote the sacred book, which was then received by Manethon, and the sacred book he said, this sacred book caught my attention, as no one has ever talked about it. Interestingly, the two information files about Sufis are that he built the Great Pyramid and also wrote the sacred book. And Matt says that this means that these two are related. Maybe this sacred book holds all the answers about the pyramid. But as Matt Simpson reveals, there is no reference to the book in any subsequent work, and it seems to have disappeared from history. And he says, I feel that this book holds the answers to all the things we're looking for in the history of the Egyptian pyramids. So what has happened to this holy book? Was it lost among many others? Or what? Anyway, Khufu, the magician and the sacred book. Who is this Pharaoh Khufu of Egypt? Well, that's what Matt Simpson believes, but we have already read the Emerald Tablets. And these Emerald Tablets were written by Thoth, who was an Atlantean from ancient Atlantis. He was a survivor of Atlantis, and he details a lot of facets of their life, of their technology, of their belief systems. And he explains to us why Atlantis was destroyed by what he believes is divine intervention by the ultimate high God, and because of their misuse of advanced technology, especially interdimensional portals. They brought in, with their magic, demonic beings into this world, and they were a detriment to humans and the world. And a lot of the Atlanteans that survived went to other continents and re-established cities. Now, Thoth, who is sometimes called Hermes Trismegistus, went to Egypt, and he says that he built the Giza pyramids, the Giza plateau. He also told us that he has a spaceship that he's buried under a sphinx in the plateau of pyramids. We don't know if it's a Giza plateau or some other plateau. There are other plateau of pyramids, the Saqqara plateau, for example, that has the 25 granite boxes, 10 tons each, 100 tons each, 30 tons the lid alone. These granite boxes were never found with any skeletons or remains. They believe that they could have been devices for generating energy, just like the granite box that was found in the pyramids of Giza. These boxes were never found with any ancient mummy inside. So I believe it could have been, as thought the Atlanteans says, it was he that built the pyramids. And he did so after the destruction of Atlantis, just after it. So it seems that all the other Atlanteans that went to other areas of the world built those pyramids around the same time that Thoth built the pyramids in Egypt. And it's also said that Thoth was also exiled to go to other areas of the world, and he had gone to the Americas. And that's where he built more pyramids. So I believe it must have been Thoth, the Atlantean or Hermes Trismegistus, that built the pyramids of Giza. So tell me what you think. Thank you. Leave your comments. Thank you. If you'd like to join me on my Patreon account, you will hear content not covered by mainstream media. These riveting stories will be based on my research, and I will state my opinions and give my personal insight on diverse and controversial subjects and world events not covered by mainstream media, and not supported by YouTube guidelines. So whatever I have on my Patreon, most of those will not be on my YouTube channel. Please consider becoming a member today. More of the most significant and important videos will be on my Patreon channel. Your support helps me to continue my research and keeps this YouTube channel alive. And we depend on your support, your generous charity, because we help economically challenged families here in Athens, Greece, in Kapota, and we also help the young generation with university tuition and the community around our church. Thank you.